Oh boy. All right, guys. So I literally just went all in. I just quit my job. That job was paying me $200K a year as an IT professional. I was working as a network engineer, making $200K a year, fully remote, and I quit that job to go all in on my business. So you may be wondering, why would I ever do that? I mean, I came to the realization that if you're young and you have bigger goals, just take the damn chance. Worst case scenario, I can always come back to that job. That's what I realized myself. So that is kind of why I made that decision. So, and really the purpose of this video is talking about going all in. So I'm going all in, guys. I'm going all in till I make my goals, right? And here's the thing. I've been in this online business niche for so long, and I spent so much time deciding on which business model to do, going from here to here to shiny objects. I'm at the point where every business model that you do is going to work. Every single business model that you do will work. The thing is, are you going to make it work? That's all it is. Dropshipping, SMMA, Amazon FBA, doesn't really matter. TikTok shop, info products, they all work. They all work. They all work. They all work. But please find a way to make it work. So what does that mean? Stop being a pussy. Stop being afraid to invest in yourself. A lot of the times I notice a lot of people, and this is me, I'm not going to buy this course, or I'm not going to invest in this. I'm just going to figure it out on my own. If you don't invest in yourself, I guarantee you, and it has to be a financial investment, because once you invest financially in yourself, you're going to go far. For example, when I was working my job, I wanted to, I realized I need to start a business because I didn't like doing what I was doing at my job. And long term, I was making $100K a year at that job. And at that time I was like, okay, I have a comfy job. I could probably just stay there and do my own thing. And the thing is, a lot of my friends are saying, hey, you have a great job, congrats, man, you live in life. But I wasn't happy with that. So that's where I kind of said, screw it. We live in the best era there is right now. I know a lot of people used to hate on this era. If you guys are living in America in today's time, it is the easiest time to make money ever. Ever, ever, ever. So you have no fucking excuse to not make money ever. It doesn't make any sense. We're living in the internet age. There's so much information. It's really up to you whether to apply the information or not, right? If you're not willing to apply that information, then that's all on you. So that's where I came to a realization, I'm gonna take the chance now. If it doesn't work out, oh well. If it works out, great. And thankfully my business now is already making $30K a month, and that's kind of where I jumped anyways. But you may be thinking I'm crazy for jumping out of a $200K a year job, but my business is already making more money, and I was happy with the business. I could not tolerate working that damn job again. But the only reason I was even able to make $30K a month for the past couple of months was because I hired a mentor. I paid a mentor $8,000 cash. I literally paid him $8,000 to teach me exactly what he did to get to that goal. And that is really what helped me. If it wasn't for him, I guarantee you I would not be in the same position I am. I know a lot of people have egos and say, I could have figured out my own. I highly doubt that. I'm starting to realize that mentors are the most valuable thing you can ever have. And it's funny because I used to watch Ty Lopez back in 2015, and he would talk about mentors, and I would not really listen to what he was saying. I guess I didn't really care as much. Another thing was I was a bit shy as well. I was afraid to reach out to people for questions and stuff like that, which, looking back, guys, stop being an introvert, stop reaching out to people, just go out there, put your face out there at the end of the day. But going back to what I was saying earlier, I didn't believe in mentors. I thought mentors was garbage. I didn't think it was a real thing until I hired one. I paid him $8,000. And to be honest, when you pay someone $8,000 or more, or an uncomfortable amount of money, you're gonna get into the sunk cost fallacy. And the sunk cost fallacy is basically where you invest so much money that you're just gonna make it work no matter what. And people say sunk cost fallacy is bad, but when you invest in yourself, into building a business, most businesses, to be honest, I've ran so many damn businesses. It really only comes down to persistence from what I've seen. It's almost always persistent. So I mean, if that's all you really need to do, why don't you just focus on getting the persistence that you need for the business? And if that means financially investing your money into someone teaching you exactly how to do it, that's probably the easiest way to invest your money. Because keep in mind, I paid him $8,000. I've already made $100,000 from my business. So if in terms of the return on investment, that's pretty much like a 12x. So that's a 12x return, and it's going to be growing because he's still teaching me and he's mentoring me. So I'll hire a damn mentor, guys. I mean, it's comical how much people used to hate on mentors. And if you are going to hire a mentor, please hire someone who's actively doing what they're doing, and not teaching you, like, not their whole business model is teaching you on how they do what they're doing, if you know what I'm saying. But find someone who's actually doing it, and ideally you want to find someone who's not even selling mentorship, like who's just actively doing a business. Because what I did is I hired someone, damn, this Tesla is just too damn fast. I got water. I just got myself a half-a-gallon water bottle, and that thing's going crazy. But when you hire a mentor, right, you kind of are forced to follow their lead. And you also have to remember, when you hire someone to teach you exactly how to do something, they're going to save you time from all those mistakes that they've made, and then you can just follow exactly what they do. Because at the end of the day, every business is just copy and paste. Just copy exactly what someone else did, and then once you copy and sort of mimic what they've done, I mean, after a certain time, it's going to work for you, right? I have this mentality. If it worked for them, it's going to work for you. So you just got to make it work. Whatever your mentor tells you to do, you just have to follow exactly what they do, and don't question it, right? And always and you always have to, the other big thing is, like, get rid of your ego as well. Once you get rid of your ego, you focus on just scaling and building your own business, everything is going to change. Every single thing is going to change for you, and it's going to change for the better. So please, that's one easy way to win right there, guys. It's absolutely insane how much opportunity there is in this world. Like I said, we're living in America. We're living in the best era where there's so much information. It's super easy to make money. The only thing you have to focus on is find someone who's done it before and who's actively doing it, and pay them. That's all you have to do, because once you pay them, then they're going to be like, okay, yeah, this person kind of is committed. And in fact, you're going to get so much value, it's insane. It's absolutely insane. And if it wasn't for my mentor, I would not be in this position, guys. I would not be in this position. Because I remember, for fucking 10 years in business, I mean, I did Amazon FBA, dropshipping, SMA. I've done every single business model, but I never hired a mentor because I had the ego of saying I would never pay someone to teach me. I can just figure it out on my own. But those guys that you learn from, all those mentors you see on YouTube, they all had their own mentors. So I'm like, man, I wasted 10 years. I could have been a decamillionaire if I actually focused on all those things, to be honest. I genuinely believe, because I came at a time at 2015. That's when I was really deep into the business side. That's 10 whole years to make money. And that was like an era with very little competition. So I missed out so much in that time. And that really irks me. But I mean, you live and you learn. Things happen. And I'm just trying to give you guys advice and tell you, just hire someone and pay them, right? And actually take their advice, because they know the deal. You just have to copy what they've done. And then once you actually make money, then you want to keep investing yourself and all that stuff. But running a business, guys, is the greatest thing I've ever done by far. I'll never work another job again. I can't work another job. Even though I help people work jobs, I still think it's a way for you to at least get income. Like, you can still make good money in tech, right? But at the end of the day, when you have your own business that you run, that you actually enjoy, it's great. So that's kind of what I wanted to bring up with you guys today. And I mean, this is, like I said, this is still a new channel. I'm just going to be posting more and more videos about business and everything that I've went through. And really, we're going to be talking about info product businesses. And that's really the main business model that really has worked for me, which is basically selling information and selling implementation as well to people. And if you guys don't know, my business model is I help people break into network engineering, which is a very unique side within tech. And I was able to dominate that market quite quickly. So it doesn't matter what you sell, as long as you're selling something of value, and what you're selling has to cost more than the value you bring. For example, my program, what I charge is only $4K, right? But students are making $90K a year from that. So that's like a 20x increase in the return, right? And so that's the thing that I'm really helping people with. So just provide value, find a way to provide value, and then once you provide that value, Just mark it up, charge it, and work on your marketing. It's that simple, guys. That's what I recommend. Info product businesses are the best. I've done it all. I mean, they're all gonna work at the end of the day. Just can you stick to doing it? So that's what I wanted to talk about with you guys today. I'm gonna be making more videos. I'm gonna be trying to post as often as possible because I love YouTube. YouTube is the best social media platform there is. You get the most logical people on here. It's not like TikTok or Instagram where you just get crazy people who can't watch a video for more than 2 seconds. So yeah, this is how the channel is gonna come along. And thank you guys so much. And peace.